Well, I first started making films with iPads about 3 years ago with young people. It started off as an idea of just running around libraries, bringing books to life using iPads, and since then it's now developed into a relatively sophisticated business concept where we work with large-scale organisations and small business to assist them in cheaply and effectively embedding video into their communication strategy. So the type of gear that we use for device-based filmmaking is a variety of different components, but it all revolves around one case that the iPad pops into. And the reason why that case is so important is because it allows us to be able to attach lights and microphones and different types of tripods. And by doing that, it means that we can stabilize the footage from the iPad, but also boost the quality of sound and also the vision that we can capture with the iPad. There's a variety of different types of apps that you can use for filmmaking, everything from pre-production through to visual effects and post-production, but the two main ones that I think are really important for a new filmmaker to use, one would be Filmic Pro, which allows us to replace the camera app within the iPad, and it also allows us to be able to control exposure as well as focus, and also things like white balance and zoom and those kind of things. It's much more sophisticated for the camera app on the iPad. And the other one would be iMovie, which takes a very advanced process of post-production and makes it as simple as pressing and holding and dragging across a screen. So you combine those two apps with some of the hardware, and you can actually produce some pretty beautiful films with an iPad. Because iPads aren't necessarily designed to be film production studios, there are some things that you really need to be aware of. The first of which would be lighting, so understanding that iPads aren't as sophisticated as what advanced cameras are, so ensuring that you're in an environment where you can get as much natural light in as possible is one of the best tips that I could give somebody. But then if that's not possible, then making sure that you light it as much as you possibly can. The other component would be audio as well. People are very forgiving of bad vision, but not necessarily forgiving of bad audio. So ensuring that you've got the right microphones and you're taking into consideration all the different audios that's happening in your environment are really important for first-time filmmakers. If you would like to learn more about filmmaking with an iPad, have a look through our website and maybe look in our tips and tricks section, and you'll be able to find additional information to start you on your filmmaking journey.